Hey, fellas. Welcome to Southwest Titans Fantasy Football League Week 8 preview. Sorry if I'm a little down today. I had my old cat that was 19 to 20 years old, Shelby. She finally it was her time to go, and I had to take her to the vet this morning to help her move on in peace. So, feeling a little blah today, but thought I'd do some fantasy football just to help cheer me up. So, hope y'all are having a good weekend so far. And as always, we're going to start off with the number one team in the league, FAFO, who, as we all know, is undefeated, 7-0, playing against number 7 Cowpokes, who's 4-3. Head to head, FAFO has the advantage 5-2. Median points, big advantage for FAFO, 135 to 120. FAFO is projected to win by 11, 140 to 129. FAFO had one player go Thursday night, got him 15, which was 8 more points than projected. So that boosted his projection from that good start. But neither teams are impacted by bye week players. And Cowpokes had Gabe Davis on his bench that got 15, which he was projected to get 8. So hopefully his guys that he's got in there, Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb and Pickens from the Steelers, hopefully they can pick up. But overall, right now, again, neither of them impacted by bye. FAFO has, I expect him to bounce back. He had a bad week last week. I expect him to bounce back and get the win and improve to 8-0. So that's my pick in that matchup. Next, we've got number 2, Rides Rabbits, 6-1, versus number 8, just the two of us, who is 3-4. Head to head, Ride has a very slim advantage at 4-3. Median points, it's very tight, 142 to 140. Right now, Ride is projected to win by 19, 143 to 124. I had Josh Allen go Thursday night. He got me 32, which was 6 points over his projection. And Tua had the Buffalo defense, which got him 11, which was 2 points under his projection. So that's swaying the projections a little bit there. And again, neither team is impacted by bye week. I know Tua had a bad week last week. I expect him to get back on track, but I also expect that now that I've got Kamara, Barkley, and Brees Hall all healthy and playing together for the first time, I have a feeling I'm going to have a pretty decent week. That's just what I think. Of course, I'm biased, so I'm gonna pick myself to win. You never know. Hell, Tua could just come out and be stud of the week this week. We don't know. Because he loves that 140, 141. And it takes us to our third matchup. Number 3, IH Braves, 5-2, who lost last week. Number 6, Mighty Coon Dogs, who's 4-3. Head to head, IH Braves would be 7-0 this year against Mighty Coon Dogs. And median points, pretty big advantage for IH Braves, 145 to 127. Projections are a lot tighter. Right now, IH Braves is projected to win by 4. IH Braves had a defensive player get him 12 points, which was 3 over the projection. Mighty Coon Dogs kicker went Thursday night, got him 6, which was 2 under the projection. Overall, I just all the stats and everything point to IH Braves. I'm going to say IH Braves avenges his loss from last week and gets the win this week. It takes us to halftime. Instead of a joke today, I thought I would tell a funny story. It doesn't start out funny. It just reminded me, happened to take my cat to the vet today. The last time I had to take a cat to the vet to be help him move on. Let's just put it that way. And that was probably about 5, 6 years ago. When I bought my house in '07, I'm sorry if this is boring to you guys, but the story gets good. Okay. But when I bought my house in '07, apparently there was this old male cat that used to hang out here and continued to hang out here after I bought my house. Um, Hell, I thought he was 10 years old at that time. And there was this huge neighbor male cat that would come over and try and pick fights with him. And he would just, no matter what this other cat did, Freddie would just lay there and stare at him, all cool and calm. The other cat would be rearing up, hissing, growling, hair standing on end, keep getting closer to him, and Freddie would just lay there, look at him. And he was low maintenance, food, feeding water. And, I'd be standing on the patio and he'd just come sit next to me and I'd look down at him and he'd look up at me and we both just give a little head nod like, what's up, buddy? So anyway, he's a cool old cat, but he got, damn, I swear this cat had to be almost 20 years old. Because again, I already thought he was 10 years old and then he lived another 10 years and he just got to the point where he couldn't eat anymore. Anyway, I had to take him to the vet. I had to have him put to sleep. And I was fine for the most part until I got my car to leave. And I realized I've got to drive an hour to work. I'm almost out of gas. So I pulled into the gas station and it's morning traffic, school traffic, busy, busy road for school traffic. Anyway, as soon as I start pumping gas, I see the empty pet carrier in the backseat of my car, and I couldn't help it. I started crying. I'm sitting there bawling while I'm pumping gas, and I swear, all of a sudden, and this was on Highway 41, and on the off ramp, here comes this car with two cop cars chasing it, lights going, sirens blaring. This guy cuts across the road, pulls into the gas station like 15 feet away from me. One cop pulls him, blocks him off in the front. Another one blocks him off in the back. All of a sudden, two more cop cars come from behind me, the road behind me. They're situated on both sides of me now. There's a stoplight. There's school buses. There's people in cars, and everyone's looking over and wondering what the hell did this guy do, and what did he do to that poor man who's pumping his gas that's crying like a baby? I was just like, what are the odds of this happening? How could this possibly be happening? I mean, everyone's just staring at the whole situation. And I'm just like, I just had my cat put to sleep. And then now I got a bunch of people staring at me while I'm crying like a baby. Anyway, what are the odds of that happening? Anyway, it turns out now it's kind of a funny story to tell, but it wasn't that fun at the moment. I can promise. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Number 4, D's Nuts, 5-2 versus number 5. Hey fellas, at 4-3. Head to head, Hey fellas has a slight advantage 4-3. Median points, D's Nuts has the advantage, a nice advantage, 147 to 125. And then the projection right now is Hey fellas by 13. 120 to 107. And that's mostly driven by the fact that D's Nuts had 3 guys go on Thursday night, got him 23 points, but that was 7 points under their combined projection, which is what's hurting his projection right now. This could still be a close game. I mean, I think my opinion, it's going to come down to Lamar Jackson for D's Nuts. I mean, he's been playing strong. And then Hey Fellas has Patrick Mahomes, who's projected to get 30. They're playing at Denver. Anyway, my opinion, I think it may come down to those two, because if D's Nuts can get a 40-plus point game out of Lamar Jackson, which is very possible, and he's got some other guys that could put up some points. So I mean, there's still a shot here for him. It's not done, but I have to lean towards. It's tough. I'm gonna lean towards Hey Fellas on this one. I'm gonna say Hey Fellas gets the win over D's Nuts, but again, I think it's gonna come down to their 2 quarterbacks. Number 9, Marinos Mafia 2-5 versus number 10, Tebow United, who is 1-6. Head-to-head, Mafia 5-2. Median points, Mafia advantage 122 to 100. Right now, Mafia is projected to win by 15, 126 to 111. Mafia had one guy go on Thursday, got him 10 points, which was just one more than what it was projected. Tebow's got 3-4 questionable players on the starting lineup that are questionable. Tebow United has struggled this year to put up points. I'm gonna give the edge to Marinos Mafia on this matchup. Get him his third win of the season. And finally, we have a third battle of the basement already this season. Number 11, Ozark Mountain Daredevils 1-6 versus number 12, Paducah Fins, who's 0-7. Head-to-head, Paducah would have the advantage 5-2. Head-to-head or median points, Paducah has the advantage by 10, 107 to 97. And Paducah Fins is projected to win by 16, 118 to 102. Ozark had one player go that got him 12, which was 5 over the projection. And I know I don't want to jinx you, Paducah Fins, because every time if I pick you to get the upset, you end up losing. But I honestly believe you're getting your first win of the season this week. So I am going to side with Paducah Fins, get his first win. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Again, hope your weekend's off to a great start, and have fun watching the games tomorrow. That's what I'm planning on doing. See ya.